Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Hayes Tech. My name is Dave Hayes, and of course, this is the channel where we talk about anything tech. And again, I do mean anything. I've been asked by several people, hey Dave, what kind of tripod should I use for taking pictures? Or I want to start up a YouTube channel. What kind of tripod should I use that I can use to start up my YouTube channel? So today, I figured what I would do is I would show you the tripods I have and show you the differences, because there are major differences between tripods. And tripods fall into two major groups: video tripod and photography tripod. So when we come back, we are going to jump into the world of tripods. So don't go away. It's not going to be boring, I promise you. And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them. Alright, well, I am glad that you guys stayed around, for those of you that did. But anyways, today we are talking about tripods. Now, what I want to do is show you the two basic differences in tripods. And cheap, this one here is a very cheap, you can pick these up for like $15 on eBay or Amazon. This is a photography tripod, okay? And the way you can tell that is because you have one handle here, it tilts it up and down like this, and then you have usually a little knob that you can unlock, and then you can flip your camera 45 degrees like that, okay? So that's all you have. You can pivot it and turn it at the same time, but it's very, very tough to do. That's why this is primarily just used to get your camera situated where you want it, then take your shot, okay? So this is a photography type tripod. This is what's known as a ball head. Okay, and this kind of bridges the gap between your standard tripod and your video tripod, because you can go in any direction, spin, left, right, pivot, forward, back, up, down, and it also has a fluid type head for panning. I use this tripod to do all my B-roll, or used to do most of all of my B-roll. I did on this one, just because it has such a smooth pan mode in it, okay? But this can be used for taking video, although it doesn't. If you're just going to set it up and maybe do some panning left to right video and maybe just zooming in, but you're not going to change your elevation, you're not going to do any tilting up or down, all your basic, like say you're recording on a stage and you're just going from left to right, you're following the individual on the stage, this would be a great tripod to use. And because of its fluidness, it just makes the video look that much better. Try doing that with a photography type tripod, especially a cheap one. You're going to get jerking and jittering, and the whole thing's going to shake. And a good video tripod is going to have some weight to it. I know everybody wants the lightest tripod they can get, but let me tell you what, the tripod that is on that camera right there is almost 10 pounds. Yes, 10 pounds. This tripod weighs about 10 ounces, okay? And this tripod weighs about 3 pounds. Okay, so this has got some weight to it, maybe 4 pounds, but it's not crazy heavy. Now this tripod here is basically like the first one I showed you. This is a photographer's tripod, but this is a better tripod. This is not a, you notice when I shake it, it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's not flimsy. It opens and locks into position. But again, this is one that you can purchase from Walmart. I actually did a review on this a while ago. If you do not have a lot of money, you're starting out, I made most all of my videos up till about a year ago on this tripod, and I love it. It costs about 25 bucks. You can get them at Walmart, and I still highly recommend them today for those of you that want to start your own channel, or you just want a tripod that you can take with you on your vacation and do both video and do photography, this will do the job. You are not going to get professional looking video. You're not going to be able to do real smooth pans and tilts with this, but it will serve for vlogging or for whatever you want it for. So again, I recommend this. Now, if you guys are on a really tight budget, yes, you know, you can go ahead and pick one of these up. These are really nice, especially if you want a tripod to put your cell phone on. Say you're making videos on your cell phone. It's so light that if you put your cell phone on here, or say your GoPro, if you have a GoPro, this is an awesome tripod for a GoPro, because that whole light factor, that whole light form factor just plays in with this tripod. And I recommend putting rubber bands on it here. You notice how you can still hear that? You want to quiet everything in the tripod. Anything that shakes, like this, tighten it down. Let me tighten this down. There, I got rid of most of the shake. Anytime you have any kind of a shake in a tripod, you are going to hear it in your audio, and that is going to suck. So make sure you eliminate all the noises. Listen to how that rattles. It's 10 times louder when it comes in through the camera's microphones. So you want to get rid of all shakes, shimmies, knocks, and anything. But anyways, guys, yes, $15. You can pick these up on Amazon. I'll put links in the video descriptions for every one of these tripods, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at a true fluid head video tripod. And the only way I know how to do this is to take my GoPro and show it to you that way. But here is the fluid head that I have. It's called a Zomei. I bought it off of eBay. They did not send me the actual tripod that I asked for. This is absolutely not the tripod that I wanted, but it is still a very nice tripod, and it is in its fully upright position. It is about, I'm going to say, 60 inches high, 62 inches high. That is just to the base right here. Notice the fluid head on it. Notice how that fluid head works. It has very smooth panning. I have it all locked off right now, but it works so nice. Hey, how you doing? But it works so nice, and you can get really nice panning and zooming shots with this. It's just, I highly recommend it. If you guys are going to be doing any kind of serious video, like for a YouTube channel or something like that, I highly recommend that you get one of these kind of tripods. And this thing is not light. It weighs almost 10 pounds. But that 10 pounds translates to very smooth panning and no shake, shimmy, vibrations, nothing like that. Okay, so that kind of gives you guys an idea of what a more traditional video tripod looks like. Now what I want to do now is I want to show you another tripod, and this is a photographer's tripod, okay? True and true, photography only. But as I've said with all the other tripods, you can still do video on them, as I'm doing right now. I'm going to use the GoPro again. We're going to go ahead and walk over and show it to you. This is a standard tripod. This is a camera tripod, what I would consider a photo tripod. Remember what I said earlier in the video, that a video tripod has a has one control that both pans up and down and allows you to go back and forth. Whereas on a camera tripod, you have one lever that if you unlock it, it allows you to go back and forth and up and down, all on that same lock. The other handle over here is, if you unlock it, you can turn the camera in a 45-degree fashion so that you can, take up and down shots as opposed to the horizontal shots. One thing I don't like about this, it doesn't have a self-leveler. I think that is a must, but it doesn't have it. Most tripods have that little bubble here that levels it for you. But anyways, This is an all aluminum tripod. This is not the cheapest tripod that you can get by any stretch of the means, but it is definitely not a high-grade tripod. This is well under $100. Sometimes you can find these on sale for right around $50. Just do your homework and you'll look. Remember, I will put links to all the tripods that I have in this video in the video description, so if you're interested in any of these, you'll be able to find it. This is a very high quality tripod, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit and kind of let you guys look at it. But what's nice about it is this one here will collapse small enough that I can put it in my pack. I can throw it in my camera. I can throw it in my camera bag and take off with it, and I don't even know I have it. So that's one of the things that I love about this. Again, even though it is a photographer's tripod or a tripod for taking pictures, it'll double duty for a video tripod as well. You just can't. This one here is more or less set it up, leave it alone, don't touch it again, because you're not going to get a lot of movement with it without unlocking things. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a close-up of it, and then we'll go ahead and get back to the video. It opens up very, very wide, and it has 5 sections. Okay, it has 5 sections to its feet. It opens up to, well, I'm 5'7", so it's about a 62-inch tripod is what it really opens up to. You can also unlock it here, and there is no winding adjustment. You just pull it up to where you want it, lock it off like that, and there you go. So that's the Manfrotto photography tripod. Again, if you're looking for a tripod for taking pictures, I can highly recommend this one. But the one I showed you guys from Walmart for like $25, it will do what this one will do. It's just not as solid. Actually, we're recording on it right now. The problem with it is it's all plastic, so it's wobbly. You know, if you touch the camera will wobble. If the wind gets really high, you know, really high wind gusts, and you're shooting outside, it'll wobble. This one won't, but it is very, very light. So it's not really a good video tripod for panning and stuff like that, because this tripod will move around because it's so light. All right, let's get back to the video. Okay, so now you all got an idea of what the different types of tripods that there are. At least for my research that I've done, you know, for all the different tripods, and I did a lot of research on it. I was trying to get the best tripod, you know, to work for me for what I needed it for making YouTube videos. And again, that's what I discovered, which was these 3 main types, which is the ball head, your photography only tripod or made for photography, and then of course the one over here on the T6i, which is a video tripod. Can I take pictures with this tripod? Absolutely. It'll work great for taking pictures. The problem is, if I had to go out into the middle of the woods somewhere and I had to walk back in there 5 or 6 miles, am I going to carry this tripod back 5 or 6 miles? See what I'm saying? That's where something like this comes in handy, because you don't even know you're carrying this. But if I was shooting in a studio somewhere, or in my yard, or you know, somewhere where I can drive to, set up and shoot, that is the kind of tripod you want. It's heavy, it's planted, and it is going to do the job for you for taking video. But yes, you can still take pictures with it. The tripod that my M50 is on right now is basically a photographer's tripod. But again, it's a Manfrotto, and I love it. It is super lightweight. I can get it in my backpack completely and zip the backpack up, and then I can go. I can be out 5 miles into the woods and not even know I have a tripod on me. I know I have one, but you know what I mean. It feels like I don't have a tripod on me. I wouldn't know I had a tripod on me if I didn't already know. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to mess with your heads, but you guys get it. So that's pretty much the differences between the tripods, and I can't tell you all which one to get. That's because it's going to depend on your budget. I do highly recommend getting extra base plates. No matter what tripod you get, if you can order an extra base plate. And here's the bad thing about these cheap tripods. Usually you can't order an extra plate for them. But with tripods like the Manfrotto and this top and this higher end video tripod, they come with like standard camera mounts that you could pick up anywhere. You can go to Manfrotto's website and you could pick up extra attachments for this tripod, so you can have 3 or 4 of them sitting around and put one of these base plates on every single camera you own. Throw them in your pack, throw the tripod in your pack, and away you go, and you're set. Again, this one here. The nice thing about this video head, or this video tripod, is it has a standard base that most video tripods use, and I want to stress that most of them use it, not all of them. There are companies out there that I'm not going to name the names, but they're very, very expensive. They use a proprietary mount, and I don't like that. I like it when you can get something like this that uses a standard mount that I could probably use on this tripod, or a couple others in the field. If you don't know what you need, say you don't know whether you want a pure video tripod or a pure photography tripod, then I recommend getting one of these, because this actually combines both worlds. Is it as good as a pure fluid head tripod for doing video only? No. You can't get really smooth. You can get smooth left to right pans, but you can't get smooth up and down pans on this. But from left to right, if you're doing left to right B-roll shots, this does an outstanding job. It'll hold your camera super still for if you want to just take photography shots, because you can lock it off. These little knobs adjust the amount of friction that you go from left to right. You can just close them down and it'll hold it nice and solid. And now you have a tripod like the Manfrotto over there, and it holds it in solid. Well, everyone, I hope this video helped you out in being able to tell the differences between all those tripods, that plethora of freaking tripods out on the market today. I was very confused with it at first, but like I said, YouTube can be your friend if you know how to use it. Just search tripods. Any kind of information you can get from YouTube. You can also get it from Google. I got most of all the information I needed right on YouTube. I love it. I just wish they wouldn't be so left-leaning. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. But it is what it is. Again, I can highly recommend any one of these tripods that I showed you today. This one runs around $40, $40 or $50. This one, like I said, this one is right in the middle of the road. If you're not sure what you need, I would get this one here. If all you can afford is, $15, $10 to $15, then get one of these from Amazon. They work. If all you can afford is 25 or 30 bucks, then get this from Walmart. It's an outstanding tripod. Again, I can highly recommend these. I think it's called ONNE or ONNE or something like that. I will put all the links in the video description, so for any of these tripods, actually all these tripods. If you already know what kind of tripod you need, then I can highly recommend the Zomei or the Zomei that I'm using for video, and my Manfrotto over here that I'm using for photography. They'll work for both in a pinch. So if you all liked the video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to tell your friends about the channel and share my videos. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. Of course, if you like the video, think about subscribing. That's all I got, guys. I do appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, don't forget, this Friday I'm going to have the drawing for the giveaway, and there's going to be a little surprise in that drawing. So you'll have to watch the video to see it. See you on the next one. We're out of here.